There are a few remnants and references to Matra in the town of Romorantin, starting with Rue de René Bonnet, named after the brand that Matra brought to become Matra Automobiles. On this road is where you'll find the company EPAF. The building gives nothing away at all, but this company, which translates to Maintenance of French Automotive Heritage, restores and recreates historic Matra vehicles, like the racing Djet in the museum. On the website you can find the intriguing vehicles and projects they've undertaken. As for the actual Matra factory, the Matra site was located right in the centre of Romorantin on the side of the River Soldier, and is the historic home to Matra, while the site traces its roots back to the Normant Textile Company. This is evident in the Normant Gateway, which is the most iconic part of the factory. Additionally, the old building on the side of the river also harks back to the textile history here. This building that the Aventime is parked in front of is the Normant Gateway. It was the gateway to the Matra factory, so through there was where the Aventime started its life. This building is a beautiful building, but it's actually been chopped at both ends. There was a lot more to it. I believe it's where the offices were. I'm not quite sure what happened in those offices. That might have been where engineering was, or finance, or whatnot, but they've kept this building beautiful, but they have removed the Matra signs, which I think is a real crying shame. But it's beautiful. There's a few aspects of the Matra factory left. The site has been mostly redeveloped into a residential area, but for many years some of the buildings stood derelict, even as recently as 2018 when looking on Street View. The site is where all Matra branded road cars were built, along with the three generations of a Spas and Aventime. During the production run of the second generation of Spas, due to capacity issues, some Spases were assembled at the Alpine factory in Dieppe. However, for the third generation of Spas, I understand a new site on the outskirts of Romorantin was built to build the body shells and hence allow increased production capacity. I didn't seek out this site while I was in Romorantin. It's sad to see how little is left, but I'm glad they have restored and repurposed the last remaining buildings. The gateway has been restored, the textile building is a wine bar, and the production hall is an exhibition building now. This site would have provided jobs for many local people for 4 decades and produced truly legendary cars, and it just seems forgotten, a bit like Longbridge does in the UK.